In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the accessibility feature within Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub application. Now, out of the box, there is no dark mode functionality available within Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub application. Now, from an accessibility perspective, if a user with a limited ability of viewing would like to use the application, then it is quite difficult to view this interface. Like it's all white background, and that there might be people who might find it very difficult to view the records within the application. Now, for that purpose, there is something called as this accessibility feature, which is a high contrast mode. Okay, so how do you configure that? You need to first go into settings over here and click on personalization settings. Now, the moment you click on personalization settings, a pop-up will appear, and from there, you need to make those settings for high contrast mode. So under general, if you see, I'm in the general section. Okay, under general, if you just scroll down, you will see something called as support high contrast settings. Select this option if you are using the high contrast settings in your browser or operating system. Now, if I click on enable high contrast, then my application should be rendered as in a high contrast mode. Now, let me click on OK. Now, the moment you click on OK, nothing happens. Okay, so it's still showing you in this white interface. Uh, Let me refresh this and see what's the outcome for that changes. So nothing has changed, right? Now, if you remember, if you've read those settings correctly, what it says is like it takes the effect from the browser's setting or from an operating system. Now, let me go to the settings, okay, of my operating system. And from the settings, this is the setting window for Windows 10. Now you can do that same for Windows 11 as well. Now here, if I just type high contrast, okay, now here it says turn high contrast on or off. Okay, so I'll click on high contrast on or off, and I'll say turn on high contrast. The moment I do that, turn on a high contrast, then your operating system will make that changes to your entire uh, forms or windows, and high contrast will be enabled. So let me click on apply for a moment, and if I take this off, now my Dynamics 365 application is in high contrast mode. Now this is a very useful functionality for people with limited ability of viewing. Okay, so this is like this will help them navigate to the records and see the information, okay, just by browsing through the various record, and they can see in a dark, it's kind of like, I'll say it's not a dark mode, but then it will help them view the record in a much better experience compared to what it was earlier. So so that's how you turn on the high contrast mode within your operating systems. But make sure that first you enable it from a Dynamics 365 customer service personalization settings side. And then once you do that, you need to go into the operating system, go into settings, turn on the high contrast mode. Now, how do you revert it back? You turn off the high contrast mode. And once you do that, this operating system will revert back to a normal mode, and then it will start rendering the content as it was earlier. So so remember, again, go to settings, personalization settings, and under general you will be able to see something called as a high contrast mode. So you need to just turn this switch on. Yeah, so that's it, folks. This is one of the useful functionality from an accessibility perspective in Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub application. Thanks for watching.